Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back, and I'm just gonna jump right into it. So I am back, going back to the gym. I started on Monday. Today is Wednesday. Monday was leg and butt day, so I am very sore right now. And today I'm going to be doing upper body. I'm going to be doing a little bit of leg to kind of alleviate the soreness on my leg, because apparently that actually works. If you have started over or are just starting to do any kind of weightlifting and you're in significant pain, the way to alleviate the pain is to go back into the gym and work out that muscle that's hurting, and that will alleviate the pain. Kind of like a hair of the dog, but with weights. So just a little tip for you. So today when I go back, even though I'm doing upper body today, I'm going to start off by doing some squats, some heavy squats, and then I'm gonna go right into upper body. But today I didn't really want to talk about fitness. I wanted to talk about my fasting routine and how it has had an impact on my weight maintenance. Now, I have been very clear in the past when I talk about fasting, that fasting, the primary focus of fasting is not to lose weight. It's really to help the body recover, to heal after working out, after putting it through a lot, at the gym. You're going to need not only time off from the gym, but also when you fast, you allow your body an opportunity to not expend a lot of energy in digesting food. Food digestion is a very energy demanding activity for your body. It demands a lot of energy and other resources like blood flow. And so when the body is busy doing that activity of digesting your food, it doesn't have a lot of energy devoted to the other important things like healing and repair and kind of a maintenance of the body. When you're sleeping, think about this. When you are sleeping, you're not eating, you're not walking, you're not doing anything. And so that is the time when your body really goes into repair time. So not eating is sort of another way of putting your body into sleep mode during the day, where you would normally be eating and using up all that energy. When you don't do that, your body has enough time and energy and resources to dedicate into repairing your body. Okay, so we got that out of the way. So when I talk about fasting is not done for the purpose of losing weight, I really mean that. However, I have discovered that even though that is not the primary purpose of fasting, fasting does help with maintaining your weight. And that is something that is extremely important, and I'll tell you why. I was away from the gym for 2 weeks. And the first week I mentioned this in a past video, I'm gonna link it below. In the first week, I just took 3 days to fast, not eating anything. That was extremely difficult, very difficult, but I went through it. And when I started eating again, I realized that I felt like my stomach had shrunk during those 3 days of fasting, because I wasn't able to eat as much as I would eat before. And even though I was eating a much smaller amount of food, I felt really full, really satisfied really quickly. And it's 2 weeks later, and I'm gonna tell you, my appetite has pretty much maintained at that level. I eat less, but I feel full. Now, I'm not exactly how it was right after I came out of the 3-day fast. I had noticed that I can eat a little bit more, but it's not all the way back to normal where my stomach could take on large amounts of food. Now that I'm back working out at the gym, I am definitely going to have to increase my calories, because again, I'm back into muscle building mode. And when you're doing that, you need to have, your nutrition has to be at a point where you can have enough energy and strength to do the work that you need to do. And so I am slowly trying to increase the amount of food that I'm eating, but I'm going to be mindful not to overdo it like I did the first 12 weeks of my fitness journey. And so that fasting has really helped to kind of curb things for me when it comes to my appetite, when it comes to how much I can eat, how much food I need to feel satisfied. It's been very beneficial. The fact that I was able to stay away from the gym for 2 whole weeks and I didn't see any great changes to my body, my belly fat didn't just come roaring back. I didn't fall into a kind of a routine that I'm eating as if I'm still going to the gym, but I'm not going to the gym, so that's helping me to pack on the pounds. That did not happen. And there have been times in the past when I have started working out and then I stop and my body immediately falls into that abyss of my belly fat comes back, I get flabby all over. Because this time I have implemented not just that 3-day fast, but I have maintained my intermittent fasting and my once a week 24-hour fast. That has really made such a difference in my body pretty much maintaining its weight, its shape. When I went back to the gym on Monday, when I was leaving, I felt like I was dying. I was, the pain and the joints and the muscles, the soreness, it felt almost like I was starting from scratch. But yet my body didn't suffer during those 2 weeks. It didn't go back into the flabbiness, into the fat accumulation. And so I wanted to do this video to tell you that even though, I don't know what's happening, even though I have not recommended that you do this for, weight loss, and I still am on that thing that I don't think it's healthy to rely so heavily on not eating to lose weight, because that can send you down a dark path. And I want to, make a big disclaimer here. If you are somebody who struggles with eating disorders, you have a complicated relationship with food and eating, this is not advice for you. I would not recommend that you do fasting in any capacity. I don't think it's something that's healthy, because the issues that you have with food, there is no diet that's going to help you with that. For that, you need counseling. And so I would advise you to look into that as a solution to that before taking on any kind of diet, whether it is a restrictive diet, whether it is fasting, whether it is a specialized diet like, I don't know, a vegan diet or keto or paleo. Any of these diets can trigger your eating disorder. So if you have a problem with food, if you don't have a normal relationship with food, this is not advice for you. My advice to you is get counseling, talk to your doctor, and get that sorted out before you start on any kind of nutrition path, okay? Just wanted to make that clear. But for the rest of us who do not have a complicated relationship with food, I would definitely say this is something that I strongly advise you look into. Intermittent fasting, once a week having a 1 day, a 24-hour fast. And the easy thing about a 24-hour fast is that you're still gonna eat that day, just at the end of the day. So what do I mean? To have a 24-hour, the way I do it is the night before, I finish my last meal around 7, maybe 8, I'll push it to 8 o'clock. And then I don't eat anything for the rest of the evening. I wake up the next morning, I go the entire day without eating, and then at around 7:30, I break my fast. That's a full 24 hours of not eating. That's enough to give your body a time to rest, to really relax, to really focus on healing, repairing, and just taking care of things that get neglected while it is busy digesting food. And so I wanted to bring that to you today. Also, and you know that in this channel I talk about my Invisalign. Having Invisalign has really helped to help me schedule my eating. I eat 2 meals a day. I don't have breakfast. That's where my intermittent fasting comes in. I wake up in the morning. I'm hardly ever hungry. Now, I will say this. On the days that I'm going to be lifting weights, Mondays and Wednesdays, I want to start the day by eating some protein, something to give me some kind of extra energy. And then that helps me to work out. And on another video, I'm going to tell you about my new working out schedule, how I'm switching from a morning working out into afternoon, and I'll probably go into that another time. But on those days, I don't do intermittent fasting because I do need the energy and the protein, the extra protein, to help me to lift weights. But on all the other days, on the days that I'm not going to the gym, on the days that I do high intensity interval training, I'm gonna skip my breakfast as I usually do. I will have my first meal sometime close to midday, maybe 11:30, around that time. And then I will finish the day with my dinner, which is sometimes 6:30, 7 o'clock at night. I find that very easy to maintain. Most people don't get hungry in the mornings. And so I think it's a really great way to start with your fasting. Start with intermittent fasting if you're interested in going into this lifestyle. Start skipping breakfast. Just do that and see how far you can push it. For me, that's 11:30, midday, and then I'll have my dinner. And because I have Invisalign, and every time I eat, I have to take out the trays, and then before I put them back in, I have to brush my teeth, brush the trays, make sure everything is clean and dry, because I really don't want to be doing that too often. I have decided to forgo snacking and just have my 2 meals, and that has worked wonderfully for me. I'm gonna link in the description another video where I talk about how it was a challenge at first, because I was so used to, whenever I feel like I wanna, munch on something, I can just grab something from the fridge and eat something here and there, and I was snacking during the day. It wasn't healthy. And having this Invisalign that kind of restricts my eating has been a blessing in that sense, in that I can, I don't have to worry about eating too much. I have my meals, I eat until I'm full, and then I stop. And that has really helped to, curb my appetite. My body has gotten used to the 2 meals that I eat a day, and it has helped to really reclaim my body back to what it looked like, a decade ago. I was carrying these extra pounds, the belly fat, the flabbiness for over 10 years. And I was trying different things and nothing was working. And I find that having a fitness routine, being consistent with that, watching what the quality of the food that I eat, not so much the quantity, but the quality, and also having my intermittent fasting and my 1-day fasting and my Invisalign, those have all come together to really help me create a routine that works for me to maintain a healthy, fit weight that I intend to take with me forever. That's the goal. We're on a glow up journey, and that is what I want to do, and I want to inspire you to do the same. So thank you so much for watching this video. My next video is going to be very different. I am going to do a breakdown, a deep dive, an analysis on a show that I like to watch, Sister Wives. I'm going to be doing it from the perspective of one of the characters on the show. She's not a character, it's a reality show, so she's an actual real person, and I just wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt. But you'll see it on the next video. I hope it's something that you're interested in, and it's something that I want to switch things up a little bit. I want to continue talking about my fitness journey, my Invisalign, my hair tutorials. I want to continue doing those things, but I want to switch it up because I really am interested in doing a lot more of these deep dives, not only on reality shows, but maybe movies, TV shows, pop culture, all of it. So be on the lookout for that. I want to put it out as soon as possible, maybe tomorrow, but we'll see. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hit the like button if you like this. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.